Good day, YouTubers, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. Here we go again. So, just as a note before we get started on the forward mast sails, we're going to do the lower one first. Sew it onto the yard arm. So we got a little sewing project ahead of us, and we got the other yard arms out for the forward mast to put on. But before I started on that, I wanted to show you guys that we had these two lines that were just forgot a couple times when we finished the last video with the top sail and the main mast. And I just now finished looping these up and tying them off to their respective locations. So once it leaves this permanent attachment point here, goes through the block, and then another double block on this main line, and then down through the crow's nest to our first baling pin on the mizzen mast baling pin rack. So that takes care of the one thing that we were forgetting on the main mast. So I'm going to set up, start sewing this bad boy on there. And I'm pretty sure we got the orientation right, because these cleats got to face out in the front of the sail. You can see the cleats there. So we want to make sure when we sew this on, the cleats are facing out this time, and the foot ropes and all the pulleys are on the back. We don't want to make that stupid mistake again like we've been doing. There's the cleats. They're brown on this, so sticking out in the front. You would think those cleats would be for hugging the mast on the other side, but I'm not a shipwright, so I'm just following directions. We are going to have to go back though and tie on some more pulleys on the corner of these sails. And I looked through the plans, I could not find those ropes in the plans anywhere, so we're going to base it off of these photographs in the box and install there's one of them holes right there. I got to put the bearings in these holes. I got the bearing in that one, but I don't have the bearings in these yet, so I do on the other side, because the other side is going to be the display side. It's a cutaway view. So looks like it's going to use these divots in the front. But yeah, that'll be something we want to tie off down to the deck. Now the bottom sail is showing that one we got there already in the back, but This topsail looks like it goes through, or the middle sail, it looks like it goes through a block on the yard arm below it. And then it probably goes over to the mast and down, so we'll have to play with that, but we definitely want to tie at least these two upper ones off. And we'll do all them at the same time once we get all the sails mounted. So I'm going to sit down and play Susie Sewer. Oh, here we are again. Trudging away on the sails. And we got all 8 of the furling ropes done. We got the sail sewed on all the way across. That's the bearing there for the mast. Then we'll have lifting ropes to go on them blocks, and steering ropes and stiffener ropes to go on these blocks. Then there's 2 2 there near the middle that don't show any ropes here on the plan. My chair's in the way. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. One of them ones there is being used by the corner, so that would eliminate one of these, and it looks like the one next to the end of the stiffener bars on the yard arm. So that means this one here doesn't have a rope detail for it. Now I looked in the other drawing, and that's where I see it now. Yes, here and here. So what do those do? Very interesting. As we know, these are going to be for tilting. But sometimes when the ship is in port and there's other ships moored next to the ship that is on the dock, they'll change the position of those ropes and they'll turn this yard arm at an angle so that it isn't sticking out, so the other ship next to it doesn't interfere. And then we know these little ropes on the yard here are going to be to steer it in these 2 directions. What are those for? Anybody's got an explanation, please put it in the comments. because I think I'm looking over on the other mast here that we've got done. Yep, there's a block in there that there's no rope in it, right in the same spot. There's one on the other side too. So another challenge. Well, anyway, we got this one ready to mount on the ship. Somebody in the comments, I know we can just follow that drawing there and run that thing down, tie it off on the baling pin or wherever it's supposed to tie off at, because it's labeled there. But what does it do? Help! Okay, the sail is off the bench and in position. Looks like it's going to fit. I think we'll leave this one down. We'll have to see after we get tying off all them ropes down there. Got 8 of them to tie off, but it's gonna fit. I don't know about the bearing. I'll have to work with that, but it might be a little short. But the allowable opening is enough for the full sail, which is good. So we'll work on tying that off. And next week we will start on the big sail on the foremast up here. You can see I'm using these clamp tweezers to rest the sail on while we get the lifting ropes and all tied off, so the bearing and everything's got to be held to the mast, and that'll be the first step before we tie off all the a lot of those are going to go down here on this baling pin rack. Fun. Thanks for watching another episode of HMS Bounty.